Mazda has taken the wraps off its new flagship model, the three-row CX-90 SUV. It's the first among several upcoming models designed to nudge the brand upscale. The CX-90 will be positioned above the mid-sized CX-9, and with its rear-wheel drive-based platform and longitudinal engine, it emulates the format used by BMW, Genesis, and Mercedes-Benz. Such a setup is considered to optimize ride comfort and handling agility. The engines are a key part of the story, with a 323 HP plug-in hybrid and a 340 HP turbocharged inline-six. Both powertrains trump the output from rivals, and the inline-six is the most powerful production engine ever sold by Mazda. The CX-90 uses an all-new large platform with a rear-biased all-wheel drive system intended to elevate the handling experience. Think more BMW-like dynamics than the norm for its class, which is based on front-wheel drive architecture. All told, it sounds like something different in a popular segment known for little variation. Information remains limited for now, with more details promised to be released in February. Here is what we know so far. Mazda crafted the CX-90 with its key brand elements, a sophisticated personality and premium cabin elements, making it a big launch for the small brand, as it is more new than most vehicles. Everything is fresh here, bumper to bumper. While it sounds promising, even enticing, it's worth noting that such a fresh, from-the-ground-up design and powertrains tend to bring teething problems that could affect reliability. Mazda has a better-than-average reliability track record, but that's based on long-running models. Shoppers would be smart to wait a model year or longer to give the company time to perfect its building processes and address any initial hiccups. The CX-90 will be offered alongside the CX-9, just as the CX-5 is joined by the newer CX-50, and will take the position as the top vehicle for the entire Mazda line, with the latest and greatest of all the brand has to offer. The CX-9 has had a long run, being last redesigned for the 2016 model year. It's an accomplished SUV in terms of ride and handling, but overall, it falls short against a few larger, newer, and more reliable alternatives. The exterior is smooth and tasteful, though understated. The long snout and short front overhang convey that this is a rear-wheel drive-based vehicle, endowing it with visual grace. It can be garnished with chrome accents and large 21-inch wheels, creating a more upscale appearance. The all-new artisan red paint is applied in a multi-layer process to create a rich-looking finish. The cabin is said to be inspired by Japanese design aesthetics, as reflected in the warm tones and natural-looking surfaces, with cloth across the dash front and wood accenting the center console. Mazda notes that it paid special attention to improving interfaces. This is welcomed because many current models have a rather cumbersome way to control the infotainment system. The company notes that physical controls are key to good driver-machine interaction, a viewpoint we wholeheartedly agree with. Both the instrument panel and infotainment screens measure 12.3 inches diagonally, larger than in any other current Mazda. An available facial recognition system can identify a driver's saved settings and adjust audio, climate, and seat accordingly. The second row can be configured with a center bench for 8-passenger capacity, or with captain's chairs for a total of 7 riders. As with competitors, the third row has air vents to keep the passengers comfortable, and USB-C ports to keep their devices charged. There are 2 powertrains, each with more horsepower than chief rivals, and far more than the current CX-9's 227 horsepower, which climbs to 250 horsepower with premium fuel. The 340 horsepower, 3.3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder has the highest horsepower and torque of any production engine from Mazda. It uses a mild hybrid system, with an electric motor placed between the engine and transmission that can power the CX-90 at low speeds. The setup is unique because most mild hybrid systems only enable longer use of the engine's stop-start system and coasting with the engine turned off, but can't drive the vehicle independently. The plug-in hybrid, PHEV, centers on a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, an electric motor, and a 17.8 kWh battery. Total peak power is 323 horsepower. Mazda notes that premium gasoline is recommended, and it's required to achieve those brag-worthy power figures. Both engines are teamed with a new 8-speed automatic transmission. The PHEV has a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds, while the six-cylinder engine can pull up to 5,000 pounds. Lots more information is still to come on pricing, features, and trim levels, but if Mazda prices this as competitively as we think, possibly in the low $40,000 range to start, the CX-90 could offer a real value equation too. It will go on sale in the US in the spring of 2023, and top models may approach $60,000. The CX-90 appears to deftly straddle the middle ground between transverse engine offerings such as the Acura MDX and Infiniti QX60, and longitudinal engine players such as the BMW X5 and Mercedes GLE. We look forward to learning more about the CX-90, but early signs are promising for Mazda's new mindset.